Hello everybody, this is Andrew for Game Zone, and we are still in the Huntsman's Copse. Alright, so we're in the Huntsman's area, and we are down one skeleton executioner? No, executioner's chariot, that's his name. He's dead. So we don't got, with him gone, we don't have time for these hollows anymore. So next we gotta get some skeleton lord action. This guy just wants to chase me forever. He wants to put his scythes in the ground. Sickles, not scythes. Sickles in the ground. Yes. And now that we're going to slowly run through this forest. We're not going to be attracted to any of these other sickle users. We're actually going to run up this hill, even though we already put up that bridge. And it's already back. But these guys are going to try to flank us in the meantime. I don't know why that bridge is actually up. I know distinctively that we actually put it down last time. Dirty hollows up to their no good hollow tricks. There's dual archers. If that was Dark Souls or if my adaptability was higher, I would have dodged that. Just putting that out there, that I don't like that. That's why we need adaptability. Get your adaptability high enough. I feel like you're rolling in Dark Souls again. Your adaptability is too low. You get hit by bull crap like that. Adaptability is a huge, like, especially for, I mean, obviously I'm a non-shield user, so adaptability is, like, absolutely necessary, but, I made a deprived character, I don't know if I've mentioned this, and, I left my adaptability at 6 for a while, and I was trying to kill the pursuer, which I don't have any issue with normally. He beat the crap out of me over and over and over again, and I couldn't even touch him until I got my adaptability up to, like, I think it was an 11 or a 12. And then it was just normal. It's just that pre-11 or 12, man, I couldn't roll through anything. He was crushing me. It's like I was like I had like completely unlearned the game. It was bad. So yeah, if you're a non-shield character, get that. You need that 11, 12 adaptability early. So here's a guy in there, locked door, bonfire. We want that. We want that bad. So we're gonna go get that. There's a key. We have to get in a little alcove, not too far away, but there's a lot of cliffs, a lot of these bandit hollows in the path. So they're going to try to stop us. We're not going to really allow that. Give him the old 1-2 in the stomach with the magical line. The magical longsword. I'm going to stab that guy. Going to get hit with a poison arrow in the process. Yeah, we're dodging to the side because we're not going to dodge through currently, apparently. This is a huge trap. This is an obvious trap. This is a trap of traps. Drink up in case things go terribly wrong. Kind of trap. Item, the huge clearing, a bunch of bandits. We know what's going to happen. Come on, guys. It's Dark Souls 101. Guy still gets that weird double slice run attack on me. Club bro. Yeah, we don't have time for this. I think there's one more dude after him and poison archer. I also don't know if I've mentioned this, but you do more damage the closer you are to a target. If you just graze or like nick someone on the side, you do a lot less damage than like full-on thrust at like point blank. That's, well, not exactly a shortcut, but another way of going down the path we're already going in, but we want to clear everything up to that point, so we're not going to drop down there. But we are. That path to the right into that sphincterish looking cave will bring us to a bunch of skeletons that you can clear out. I don't remember there being anything like spot on good in there, so we're going to do it anyways because we want full explore, but it's nothing that I think floats my boat in there. And skeletons, necromancers, we did enough of that with Executioner's Chariot. We can let that cool. That can be on cooldown for a bit. These two guys, Archer and his buddy, dead. This is the key, Undead Luckway key. That's the key to that place we just saw. We have 4 Estus, though. I think we're going to keep going. It would be wise to go back to that bonfire and rest in case we die. We don't have to go all the way back to the under the bridge place. But we're going to be a little brave. Invaded by Dark Spirit Merciless Roena. I found this little trick. You just roll past her and then give her the 1-2, and yeah, She falls. She's annoying. She'll drink Estus Flask for days. If you let her, you just gotta kind of crush her. That's the gate to Skeleton Lord. We have 3 Estus. We could probably no. The fact that I haven't opened that lockaway key yet, or that dome place, that if I die for some reason, I don't want to go all the way back. So we're gonna do a full clear of this area first before we take on the boss. We see some skeletons. These guys are under the protection of necromancers, as we'll notice after they die. They will not give souls. Yeah, he's just down, waiting for the necromancer to bring him back. Super annoying. Necromancers are a huge pain in the butt. They're a pain in the butt in the Crypts and Dark Souls. They're a pain in the butt here. They're a pain in the butt in the Executioner Chariot fight. There he is. Look at him. I don't have a ranged attack, so he's going to live right now. Combustion, Titanite Shard. Combustion, classic, pyromancy spell, close quarters. It's like the melee of pyromancers. This guy's opened the shortcut, which I'll never use, but it's a shortcut nonetheless. Skeletons are now resurrected. I saw the black circles around them that the necromancer did his job. But he's casted spells with us, jeez. There's a necromancer with his back turned here because we're supposed to come in from the other way. We kind of came in through the back. So we can kill these skeletons at least. See that thing cursing us? It's all from that pot. Pot laughs at you and curses you. Awful. What kind of pot? Oh, that skeleton just clearly walked off the world. What kind of pot? Well, not obviously, but if you knock or trick a skeleton off a ledge that is under the protection of a necromancer, that's the entrance to that sphincter hole I was talking about earlier. Cave. They will die. They will not come back because they can't climb. Break the curse pot. This guy tries to get like kind of like a sneak attack like those hollows do, feigning death early game. Grab this magic mace. More shards. And we're right back where we want to be. Full circle. Alright, open up this door under lockaway key. This bro sitting in the corner. This guy is looking for Pate, the guy in the beginning of the game that gave us the white soapstone. I am Crighton of Mirrah, who, if you remember, the swashbuckler lady was looking for her brother from Mirrah, a swordsman. I'm sure there's no relationship, that's weird. But this guy is bloodthirsty for Pate. That's all he could think about. He wants to kill Pate. Must kill Pate. Gotta find Pate. Said Pate locked him in here. When you first talk to Pate, Pate says, "Oh, I have this guy's key. He like got stuck in this thing. He didn't listen to me." So someone's lying. There is a liar involved in this situation. Who is it? I don't know. Will there be a conflict? Maybe. I guess we'll have to tune in to find out. All right. So we're gonna throw the magical weapon on because, as I always say, we have 8 charges. It's like infinite, basically. Well, it's infinite as far as my memory goes. Hollows, we already dealt with these jokesters, even though that guy just did a ballet move on me and clubbed my face in, but that's cool. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to hear. Hey, not today, arrow guy. Not today, dual swipe guy. Okay, dual swipe guy. Maybe today. Maybe today is the day you do your stuff, your things, Whoa. See, that's cool. In Dark Souls, I feel like... Ooh, that guy could have backstabbed me. If there's like a missile troop, like a bowman, or like a firebomb thrower, they would just stand there indefinitely, just standing there, throwing, or shooting and shooting and shooting forever. In this game, like that guy, I would put myself between 2 trees, and he shot it once and couldn't get it. So he was like, "Hey, I can't shoot this guy. I'm gonna move." That's a sign of good AI. This game's all about swarming and ambushing, and I'm glad the archers actually will move if they can't hit you. But at the same time, that's exploitable. The same thing with magic users. Like if they're really far and they have a good beat on you, they will. And if you hide around a corner, sometimes if the terrain allows it, they will actually go around and get in the melee with you. Which for a caster or for like a bow type, that's less than ideal situation for them. So if you're a melee type like me, refuse to use a bow for reasons totally unknown, and you're terrified of the Shrine of Amana, which we'll get there, or don't have any spells, there's going to be times where you're going to have a hard time, and sometimes using those like quasi-exploitable tricks to, not really exploitable, they're just tricks to get the enemies to come to you, do it. All right, so here's Skeleton Lords. 3 Skeleton Lords off the bat. I just pick on the one on the right always. I've done this fight a lot because of the, I don't know, a few run-throughs so far, and the server test, and when I got my Sunbro to rank 30, I literally just put my sign over and over and over again outside this battle, because with 3 people, this battle is fast, especially if someone has AoE. I had the Lightning Miracle, the AoE Miracle, and we just burned this down. So, got some. Each Skeleton Lord's attached to a bunch of skeleton minions, so once you kill them, the Skeleton Lords themselves aren't that tough. So once you kill them, it summons all these skeletons. Each one has a different summon. Like this is regular skeletons, which I think are the easiest of the summons. Another one has like skeleton warriors. There's like guys in crowns and armor. Slightly better AI and tougher skeletons. These ones are like the dumb ones. And one of them, yep, one of them has wheel skeletons. One of the worst freaking annoying enemies from Dark Souls. Found in the Painted World of Artemis and the Catacombs. But this is the only place that the wheel skeletons exist in this game, so I'm okay with that. It's a boss fight, which is super annoying, but what can you do? As you see, the minions are part of the boss's health. These aren't like ads that you can ignore and just try to burn down. I think that's the point of this fight, is FromSoft just trying to be huge jerks again, like they like to do. And they want you to think like, oh, okay, I kill these guys, it makes a bunch of minions. That's cool. Let's burn down the 3 bosses real first before the minions. Let's not deal with the ads. No. If you're solo, that's the hardest way to do this fight, unless, like I just said, you have crazy AoE somehow. Or if you're a spinning halberd player. So if you're doing this solo, you're going to want to take one Skeleton Lord out, kill all the ads, take the next Skeleton Lord out, kill all the ads, and then so on for the last guy. Because there's a lot of ads, and as I just said, the ads are part of the health, so you literally have to kill the 3 Skeleton Lords and kill all the ads to actually complete this battle. So killing the 3 Skeleton Lords right off the bat will actually not do you any good. That guy literally just put his head on via Army of Darkness style. I'll cut your gizzard out! Or possibly the best, I have a bone to pick with you. These dudes, yeah, they're tougher than the other skeletons. They have armor, they have scimitars, that one's dual wielding, so there's a little bit of everything here. I'll drink in front of that guy's face while I get to take a scimitar to the eye. You know, whatever. I like to brag the Skeleton Lord's thrones. They're not really thrones, they look like more like lifeguard chairs to me, but I mean, maybe the Skeleton Lords were lifeguards in another life. Maybe this is their afterlife. I mean, there is water here. Maybe they summon skeletons to teach them to swim. Is this getting weird? Yeah. So there's pillars here, and I use that to break line of sight, or so I think. Sometimes I use it to drink Estus while taking fireballs to the face, because I think that hands down is an exceptional idea, but it's not. So use the pillars to break line of sight. Make like I was just kind of saying with the casters and the bowmen that it'll bring them to you. And here, the one good thing about these like more powerful like skeleton championish looking dudes is that some of them have sprint attacks. So if you're doing the old pillar trick, some of them will actually break the group, the horde, to come running at you, and that actually allows you to pick them off. So here's the last Skeleton Lord. He is the mage. He is the one with the wheel skeletons. So yes, you either want to. I like to kill him last. So kill the one with the staff last and get to deal with the wheel skeletons all by yourself with nothing else to deal with. If you can, I like to burn one down right off the bat. I didn't do that here. I'm using the pillars because even wheel skeletons can't wheel skeleton through pillars. Oh gosh, they can just crush you if given the chance. For these guys, I like to dodge them as they roll by and then lock on. Oh, this could really hurt. Oh, we missed. Lock on and beat the crap out of them when they do their U-turns. Kind of like here. And that is it. Victory achieved. Skeleton Lords are no more. Got that Skeleton Lord soul. And we are clear of this terrible, terrible room. If you're patient and you get this fight, I think it's very doable. If you summon people, yeah, they get a little more health, but it is so easy. Anytime there's multiple bosses, one summon makes a world of difference, since you can have less attention on you at all times. What was that dual wielder doing? He looked like he had the hat from the pyromancer from the first Dark Souls, and he was dueling scimitars or falchions, and just freaking, I don't know what people do, man. So here's a new area. This is kind of like the poison region of the game. Yay, poison. There's a really nearby bonfire. There's a new NPC who's kind of a cool chick. Gonna meet here very, very shortly. Bonfire is in there, but we're going to talk to her quick and send her. If you go through all her chat options, she will go to Majula. She has some useful hexes. She has spells. I don't know. Let's go with that. She has some Titanite shards, which are good. I always need more of those. I actually don't know good creatures to farm for those. This is me just going through her dialogue. I've listened to it all before. Let's go through her items. She has a bonfire ascetic, which is neat. Titanite shard, she has 10. Always good. I'm going to buy half of them. Just half. Miracle, Solipes, and dead again. Okay, she's a hex and a miracle. I suppose I should move my shop. Alright, that will send her to Majula. So now if I bonfire here, she will be literally gone from this area forever. This area is pretty poison. Like, you can see I walked through that poison, and it's on my clothes, so like the poison seeping into my body and slowly climbing. If you roll in that, it's actually worse because then it's all over your body, and you're basically guaranteed to get poison at that point. So don't roll in poison. That should be a shirt, or at least a slogan somewhere. Rei II reminds you not to roll in poison. I dig it. 20,000 souls. Should probably spend those. Oh, okay, yeah. So we're going back to Cardinal Tower real quick, because on the topic of going through someone's conversation to get them to go to Majula, I actually forgot to do that with the old female merchant right here in Cardinal Point. So we talked to her enough, and we will send her to Majula. I knew you'd be back. Expel her conversation. Blah, 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 blah. I keep seeing my love, which means she's done. Lonely times these are. And then travel back to Majula. And she is actually kind of hard to spot, even though she's super close by to the start of your little journey here. Cleric's Parma. She's actually right in front of me there. Yeah, she's kind of like camouflaged with the surroundings. Oh, it's you again. Go on. What's cool about her, and I only learned this kind of recently because I've only been a jerk recently, is that she gets the armor sets of the NPCs you kill. So, like, if you killed the swashbuckler chick Lucille or Lucelle or whatever her name is, she will get her armor. You get her hat from killing her, and then you get the rest of the gloves, pants, and coat from her. So I don't know if that's for all NPCs, but I've killed 2 recently, and that's been the case. So yeah, that woman, the carving lady that we just got from the poison area, that's actually his daughter. And she's kind of absent-minded, or like the Drying Light curse is getting to her and she's forgetting, but she doesn't know that that's her father, but he knows that's his daughter, so that's kind of sad. But he's happy she's back. He can keep a watchful eye on her. If you go through her dialogue now, she's in Majula, she'd be like, she says like something along the lines of, "Who's that blacksmith? Is he one of those hollows? Reminds me of my father. My father was a blacksmith." So like, she's so close to putting it together, but I think that almost makes it sadder. But yeah, so that's a thing. A little more connection with the characters. Makes them feel a little real, a little more real. And let's see, what did we do? We got, oh, so we have to continue on with that poison area, which poison and me aren't the biggest friends, but what can you do, really? No Estus Flask. We missed a few Estus Flasks, actually, so probably not next episode because that's already recorded, but 2 episodes from that, we're going to go back and pick up a lot of the stuff we missed or I forgot about, just being absent-minded or stupid. So we're going to level up some here. I don't want to level intellect, but I know we're going to have to eventually to get the stronger spell swords. So for now, more HPs are always good. Can't go wrong with HPs. So we'll head back to the Harvest, Poison Pool and the Harvest Valley. And we shall call this an episode. Skeleton Lords down, Huntsman's Copse done, and we'll pick up in Poison Town, population Rei II, next episode. Farewell, everyone.